Now, imagine a country where a sitting governor feels the need to say this about the president. Watch it.
But the president must tell us what is wrong with him so that we can all help him.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world,
New York City.
Yes. New York City is so great that we gave a befitting send-off to rapper DMX. Take a look.
Is this of some sort? Again, there's a truck. See the crossed arms coming out of the windows there as they pass by the people.
Yes. Did you see that monster truck? DMX took a final ride across New York in a monster truck. Look at it.
Of course, they have the police support in front of them, running interference for them. And now they're all going to come to a stop here on the thruway. Looks like they're going to try to gather up some of the group. And again, we'll bring the camera out a little bit wider.
The great hip-hop star died early this month following a stroke. The stroke followed a drug overdose. As expected, hundreds of New Yorkers came out to pay their last respect to the great one. Watch.
For hours, hundreds of DMX fans stood outside Barclays Center trying to be a part of this event that was closed to the public. Inside, Kanye West's Sunday service choir raised the mood and infused an energy shot of spirituality.
Godspeed, DMS. Now, for those of us who are left, yeah, you and I know that I will die one day. I'm sure you will live forever. You never die. Lie. That is the African thing to say. But just in case you do die, how will you be remembered? Yes, you. What will people remember you for? Our forefathers said that we celebrate our life when we celebrate the life of the departed. On our show today, we are going to talk about dying countries, dying people. Nigeria bleeding. The country is officially at war on all fronts. Here are a few voices announcing it to the world. Watch.
Mr. President, we want justice. Justice must prevail. We want you to allow us to use AK-47 the same way the Fulanis are using.
Yeah. We want you to allow us to use AK-47. That's what people are pleading to the president. Go to the Niger Delta.
Will definitely, not just a promise, but a promise to be fulfilled with action, shut down the entire region. If Mr. President fails to deliver on or before 1 month from today.
Yes. Go to the eastern part of the country. Take a look.
Mohammed Yusuf was peaceful in Ebuonia. At the end of the day, what happened? Boko Haram chased these ragtag soldiers away in Niger State. Not Niger, in Niger State.
Please, go to the Senate. Let's get smart Adeyemi at the Senate to talk to us. Watch.
Mr. President, the nation is on fire. We cannot keep quiet any longer. It has gotten to a point that we cannot sleep with our two eyes closed. Our security system has collapsed. It has failed. Let's stop there. If we cannot save this country, we stay in our homes.
Now, round it up by going to the governor of Benue State, Governor Samuel Otom. Watch.
What is happening now, to me, it is very clear. Mr. President is just working for these Fulanis to take over the whole country.
Yes, we'll be right back. So how is the sick child of Africa, Nigeria, doing? How is Nigeria doing? I think we need a doomsday clock for Nigeria. Yes, the doomsday clock measures how close we are to calamity. If we had a doomsday clock in Nigeria last week, it would have moved closer to 90 seconds to midnight. Yes, here is Nigeria's Honorable Minister for Defense. Watch him.
Make no mistakes that our nation is bleeding now.
Yep, this is a serious thing for a whole defense minister to say. It is like your driver is taking you to somewhere and you're on the road and you look back and he said to you, Oga, the brake don't fail, and the brake don't fail for the car, and you're moving at 120 kilometers per hour. Okay, brake don't fail. That's what the minister said. Why is that happening? Why is Nigeria bleeding? Let's listen to the man.
It is bleeding because the self-interest and other primordial consideration underlying decisions.
Yes. Are you kidding me? Did you see the irony? Self-interest and primordial considerations underlying decisions. That's the reason. Why are these government officials making a caricature of Buhari? We know that Buhari's faculty is on and off, but must they just expose Buhari's nakedness to the public each time they speak? Watch the man again.
And the method we want to take in ensuring that we strategically and tactically get rid of all our enemies in this country.
The enemies of Nigeria are many, and some of them are the people that we pay to run Nigeria. Sasha! Tweet that out. Listen to one of them.
The only problem we're having in this country is the magnanimity of the president.
Magnanimity what? Now, imagine a country where a sitting governor feels the need to say this about the president. Watch it.
But the president must tell us what is wrong with him so that we can all help him.
Yes. No wonder ordinary kids are turning into unknown gunmen. While COVID-19 is still killing people everywhere, the worst pandemic killing people in Nigeria is called gunmen. Oh yeah, the government side, the other sides, everywhere, gunmen. When we come back, we'll dig in. So, last week, unknown gunmen set fire on the country home of the governor of Imo State in Eastern Nigeria. Take a look.
Yes. The go on the governor's house. Hey! Okay.
Now, this happened soon after security agents killed Ikonso, a top commander of the Eastern Security Network, ESN. Now, in their reaction to the killing, the indigenous people of Biafra, the IPOB, vowed to revenge. Look at the headline. Yes, IPOB's Media and Publicity Secretary, Emma Powerful, promised hell for all those who had hand in the attack. Now, when he appeared on Channels TV, Shehu asked him this question. Watch.
When you now send this threat, what do you plan to do?
This Shehu self, eh? I guess he's just doing his job. Now, here is the answer from Emma Powerful.
You don't ask me what are my plans. We have plans, and we must execute it. That's all.
Now, Shehu tried that again when he wanted to find out the name of the new commander who took over from Ikonso. Watch.
Another commander has taken over.
What's the name of the commander?
I won't tell you.
For showing this video to Nigerians, the Buhari's government, using the Nigerian Broadcasting Commission, suspended Channels TV and fined the TV station 5 million naira. Look at the headline. Now, someone wrote me and said, when Mietiala people say things that they say every time on TV, nothing like suspension, nothing like fine, nothing like that. But once they hear the Biafran boys, oh, they pee in their pants. that is email I got. Now, don't worry. You will still watch Channels TV. It was just one of those, what do you call it now? Audio suspension. Now, here is a member of the IPOB describing what happened, the killing of Ikonso and what it means. Watch.
The man that died is 1,000 men in one man. Exactly. Ikonso is a hero. They killed Ikonso exactly how they killed Aguiyi.
Now, here is the man again predicting what will follow. It's very important. Listen very carefully. Watch.
Mohammed Yusuf was peaceful. Nigerian government killed him. At the end of the day, what happened? Boko Haram chased these ragtag soldiers away in Niger State. not Niger, in Niger State.
Now, let us get back to the former governor of Abia State, who gave his reaction to Channels TV.
The country had been very painfully at war with itself.
I'm like, get out of here, man, Orji Kalu. Get out of here. 10 years of war in the Northeast. The country was not at war with itself. And now, you think there is war. I beg you.
I think the nation is at war with itself in everywhere.
Okay. The nation is at war with itself. Why is that, Mr. Senator?
The system is broken in terms of security.
Get out of here. Only in terms of security? What about the judiciary that freed you and have you moving around a free man when you should be finishing up your 12 years in prison? Oops. Did I just say that? I'm sorry.
To continue burning policemen who have committed no offense to die in a battle, a governor's house to go to be burned down. This is unheard for. I've never had anything like this before in my life.
Really? You've never had anything like this before in your life? Is it because this time the house burnt was that of a sitting governor? Are you worried that your house might be next? Is that what is going on? Are houses not being burned down every day in Nigeria, Mr. Senator? What changed?
God, this is very, very barbaric. Whoever did that is very barbaric. It's not an act a country should take in. Like.
Oh, I agree. It is barbaric to burn down people's houses. I agree. Those people in the internally displaced people's camps across Nigeria had their homes destroyed too. Yes, Mr. Senator. That was when you were supposed to be screaming that it was barbaric, not now. Since the attack of Governor Hope Uzodinma's house in Imo State, there have been numerous attacks across Eastern Nigeria, across Midwest, across everywhere in Nigeria. The question is now, will the East be like Somalia or like Syria when this is over? Also, days after the killing of Ikonso, the military attacked the home of Sunday Igboho, the leader of activists fighting to establish an independent Yoruba nation. Look at the headline.
That our nation is bleeding now.
Please, remind us again, why is this happening?
It is bleeding because the self-interest and other primordial consideration underlying decisions.
Thank you, Mr. Defense Minister. I hope you take note of what the governor of Benue State said.
I said, goat does not bite. But when goat is pushed to the wall, it bites. That is where we are.
When we come back, we'll get to the core of the matter with Nigeria. Yes, forget the symptoms. The problem is in the mentality of the people running the affairs of the country. We will examine the head of Buhari's, not Buhari said, there's something there. We will examine the head of Buhari's mouthpiece, Garba Shehu. You'll be surprised what we found out. So, the government of Muhammadu Buhari came out to defend Nigeria's Minister for Communication and Digital Economy, Sheik Isa Pantami, for his extremism and his open sympathy for terrorists and terrorism. Oh yes! The government said that the man was just exhibiting youthful exuberance. Look at him, listen.
If we are to believe him, and we do believe him, this man has transformed from that youthful exuberance, youthful, enterprise.
Now, according to Buhari, the man has changed. Changed from what? He used to enjoy seeing unbelievers killed. Now, he doesn't. Is that it? Clap for the man. In fact, make him a minister for that transformation. You know what I mean? Make him a minister. Now, Pantami sheds tears when unbelievers are killed. Didn't you see him the other day helping out the people of Southern Kaduna as they were being killed by killer Fulani herdsmen. Yeah, the other day, the herdsmen from other West African countries. He was helping out, crying. Nonsense. Anyway, Buhari spokesman Garba Shehu led the charge of people defending Pantami. Here he is, accusing those who are insisting that Pantami must go as the problem with Nigeria. Watch.
And they are not willing to forgive him to move on. They are the ones who are the problem. They are the ones who are deeply intolerant and who are telling the world that, yes, in this country, we also have a set of people who don't forgive.
Now. This is when Orji Kalu should have said, I have never seen anything like this in my whole life. When challenged that what Pantami did was worse than what the former Minister for Finance, what's her name again? Kemi Adeosun, the anti-Kemi did. Here is Garba Shehu's reaction. Watch.
If Minister Pantami had forged a certificate to come into office, the attitude would have been different.
Yeah. Buhari, according to Garba Shehu, believes that from being bad, you can become good. Yes.
From being bad, you can become good. What tells you that you should deny some other person this right?
But must Pantami be in government as a reward for being good after being bad? That's the question. Is it that there is no other expert in communication and digital economy in all of northern Nigeria that can replace him? Is that what Buhari is trying to tell us? Is that the point? Now, when will Buhari's government begin to show that it doesn't condone bad things by disassociating itself from people who did them? Here is Garba Shehu again.
The administration stands behind him for fair hearing.
Yes. which raised a very important question. Listen to the question.
Is there any kind of investigation going on? Because when you say fair hearing, it does look like maybe you're planning to hear him out on some of the things that is quoted to have said in the past.
Of course not. Of course. Now, here are some more hair-scratching nonsense justifications from Garba Shehu. Watch.
It is a fact that so many people were misled in so many countries.
Really? Misled? Which normal person is misled into enjoying the killing of their fellow citizens because they were unbelievers? Which normal person is that? Watch.
In many parts of the world, including UK and the American parliaments, there were people who dissented with their governments.
And the best place for those people to manifest their repentance. This is forced repentance, not that he repented before because we caught him. He now said, oh, I don't believe that anymore. Is to have them be in the government. Is that? Member of the government. Is that? What?
That is not to say that because those people disagreed at that time, they can no longer be useful to their society.
After they have enjoyed killing their fellow citizens because they are unbelievers, we reward them with ministerial appointments. Mallam Shehu argued that saying that someone who came out on a video to advocate the killing of unbelievers committed a small offense and that we should not judge them from what they said. That's what he said.
If Minister Pantami had forged a certificate to come into office, the attitude would have been different.
Yeah. I beg, don't mind him. Would attitude have been different? Would it have been different? How many months? I remember, how many months did we complain before Buhari fired Anti-Kemi? How many? What attitude is he talking about? Actually, the attitude of Buhari condones evil around him. An evil committed by his own people. Sasha took that out and tagged Buhari. Yeah, tell him that I said it. Let him correct me if I'm wrong. We have not forgotten the former secretary to the federal government. What's his name? Bashir Lawal. Yes. What about Abdul Rashid Maina? There are so many. Please, Bring back the governor of Benue State to close this out for us.
Nigerians, my colleagues, governors, we must arise.
Good talk. We'll be right back. When we come back, we're going to dig deeper. You have to get this. That's the problem. Mentality. They don't have it. Medicare Nigeria is a non-profit medical expense sharing platform that is not only funded by members' monthly shares, but also by grants and generous donations. Share plans start from 500 Naira monthly. If you sign up using the promo code DOCTOR for a basic plan, you will get so many benefits. You can call them, send them an email, or reach them via WhatsApp and Instagram, and they will be happy to help you. Why don't you do this for yourself? Avoid these expensive bills. Do it. Help your people. Meanwhile, the debate on whether to sack Pantami or not has reached fever peak. Oh yes, his fellow Sheik, the one-time Nobel Peace candidate for his negotiation with bandits for the government, Sheik Gumi, weighed in. Oh yes, here is the headline. Take a look. Yes, we need more, this is unbelievable. We need more Pantamis in power, Sheik Gumi says. Don't remove him. You will regret it. He won Nigerians. Hey, I'm like, wow. You will regret it if you remove him. Gumi said that we needed more people like Pantami because, let me quote him, that he is stabilizing government amongst a section of the youth. You are smarter than me. If you understand that, please explain to me. I have no idea what he's saying. Let us go back to Garba Shehu and his logic. Watch.
So when you are 1 year old, you are sucking the breasts of your mother. I'm not being rude to you. With due respect to you. You don't do that again, do you?
Yes. Mallam. It is a natural thing for a 2-year-old to do. If he was biting the breast of his mom at 2, which was what Pantami was doing, biting his mom's breast and praying that his mom dies. If any kid did that to their mom, that kid will have been placed in, what they call it, watch list, or in a group home. Mallam Shehu went on to complain that reporters are the problems with Nigeria. Oh yeah, can you believe that?
But the way reporting is done is to suggest to you as if it had never happened.
Yeah, every government deserves the media it has. The more a government lies, the more it sees the media reports coming out as its problem. Watch.
It will be reported as if there has never been an incident like that in the history of this country. And Buhari, not any one other person, not local council chairman, not governor, Buhari is responsible.
And then, as an old reporter, Garba Shehu declared. Take a look.
So we know the game in town.
Yes, he knows the game. But does he know that in public relations, perception is everything? Does he?
So we make our choices. For President Muhammad Buhari, this is not a theater. It's not about showmanship, going there, present himself before television audiences and they dramatize things. No, he wants to save life.
Please laugh if you feel like it. Buhari wants to save lives. He said it with a straight face. So who is stopping Buhari from saving lives? Who?
This is not about drama. Please allow the president to act, not to dramatize.
Wait. Who is stopping the president from acting? If the president has been acting, nobody will be complaining. But the man has been dozing off. If you think that Femi Adesina is better than Garba Shehu, that one wrote a piece on his Facebook page. Take a look at the title. Yeah, Buhari does not care about your noise, your murmurings, or your caucus. He doesn't care. Look at the headline. Yes, Buhari does not care about your noise. So, Femi, Can you tell your brother Garba Shehu to stop complaining about our noise? Buhari does not care. Now, one last thing about Pantami before we go. Before next week. Yes, we saw this old video where Pantami blocked Buhari from shaking the hand of Bola Tinubu's wife. Can you believe that? Look at the video. Understand that Pantami doesn't shake the hands of women. You know, he doesn't do that. But why will he block Buhari from shaking Mrs. Tinubu's hand? You know what I mean? Doesn't he know that it will cost Bola Tinubu the presidency of Nigeria? That's too much, too expensive. Anyway, next week we will continue to talk about Pantami. Oh yes. According to his own media spokesman, we should expect to see a video of him in a compromising situation. Hey! I'm so excited. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I will be refreshing so many websites like the NTA or Radio Nigeria website. I'm sure they will be the first one to break the news. I can't wait. Oh. My bad. I'm so sorry. Of course, it will be a doctored video. Yes. Just like the doctored video of Governor Ganduje collecting bribes in dollars from Kano State. Yeah, it's going to be a doctored video. I wonder what Pantami will be doing in that video. What's your guess? Tell me what you think. I think it can be only two things, one of two things. Either you see him, jumping over and crawling under the ropes with his brothers in Al Qaeda. Maybe like these ones. Maybe we'll see him in training, or he was caught shaking the hands of a woman. I said hands. Why are you looking at me like that? Hey, that would be a terrible thing to do, a terrible thing to see. But next week, we are watching. It's coming out. They said it's coming out. They're warning us. Yeah. We can't wait. To tell you how hopeless Nigeria's situation is, a lawmaker from the ruling APC came out to defend the National Assembly and the DSS for not discovering all these ugly things about Pantami. Yes, look at the man.
I will not say that the DSS and the National Assembly acted in error. The National Assembly and DSS is not God.
They are not God. Of course. God does miracles and magic. People do hard work to achieve results. God doesn't get paid. People in the National Assembly and the DSS are paid to do their work, and we who pay them expect results, not excuses. The reason why we ignore God when he doesn't do what we want him to do is that we don't pay him. Sasha, tweet that out. We don't pay him, that's why. Oh, okay. Let us hear the man's logic.
So it is what the DSS know that they recommended. And it is equally what the National Assembly saw that they recommended.
Exactly. It is like me taking WAEC and scoring F9 in all my subjects. It is what I know that I wrote. Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it that I did not study well before the examination? Whose fault? Let's hear the man again.
And if you want to hold DSS and National Assembly responsible, what of you as an individual? Over 180 million Nigerians, you were unable to. The announcement was made. The man was presented to the floor of the Senate. He was screened. And no individual out of over 180 million Nigerians was able to remember that comment made, to write petition to the National Assembly for them to act or not to act.
What kills me about these illiterates is the arrogance with which they speak. How many millions in dollars do we pay that man every year? Something like $2 million. That's the cost of having him there. And how many staff do we pay him to pay as his people helping him to do his job? And he wants us, the people paying him, to be the ones that will do the job. We are finished. We are finished in that country. It's like me paying someone to build a house for me, and then I'm carrying the cement myself. Do any of you know the budget of the DSS? We spend billions of dollars each year on our security people. Yet, ordinary screening of candidates for office, they cannot do it. We pay them. And this illiterate lawmaker wants us to go and do the job too. Listen to him.
So if National Assembly should be held responsible, or the DSS, the people of this country should equally be held responsible, because they were unable to do their job by bringing the information to the National Assembly.
Unbelievable. This is the quality of lawmakers that we have. By the way, the Nigerian people do send petitions to the lawmakers. Yes, there are petitions about Bola Tinubu at the EFCC. Did they do anything about it? No, nothing was done. Just the other day, this petition reached the floor of the Senate. Take a look.
Mr. Clement Sargwak, whose petition is against the brutal assaults and violent attack meted on him by the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, Danladi Umar.
Did you hear that they did anything? Nope. Just last week, some lawmakers wanted Pantami to be removed as a minister. The same National Assembly will not even entertain such a thought. Here is the Speaker of the House of Rep defending what they did. Watch.
That so a matter was killed or a motion was killed. There was no motion before this House yesterday. No motion. Just a matter of privilege.
So why don't you get a motion going, Mr. Speaker? It is obviously the most important thing for Nigerians. Is it too late to do something about this? If there are provisions in the law to remove a minister, it means that whenever something comes up, lawmakers should do something.
Is it the responsibility of the National Assembly to act based on the information that is given about the minister? It is not the responsibility of the parliament to say, remove the minister. The prerogative of appointment and removal is vested solely on Mr. President.
Mr. Man, nobody is telling you to remove the minister. Your job is to represent your people that sent you there by looking at the matter and then recommending something to the president. What you want the president to do. That's it. Shikida. Well, I guess, like the rest of them, they think they are doing the country or the president a favor by being afraid of him. Yes. No, mister, no. You guys are enablers of all the bad things that are going on in that country. That's what you are. In my opinion, I expect the people to look for someone that can Meanwhile, across Nigeria, it used to be 1 week, 1 kidnapping. It is now 1 day, 7 kidnappings. It used to be that insecurity is restricted to a certain section of the country. Now, killing and insecurity are everywhere. So, we went to the archives to find out what Buhari's people used to say about insecurity before they came into power. Oh yes, we start with Governor el-Rufai of Kaduna State. When he was campaigning for Buhari to be president and for himself to be the governor of Kaduna State, here is what he said about the kidnapping of the Chibok girls. Watch.
As for rescuing the girls, we have seen examples of what countries do when this situation happens. You should have military action on the one hand and negotiation on the other hand.
Wow, can you see the energy with which he was talking? Take a look again.
The lives of your citizens are at risk and you don't want to lose one life. You don't want to lose the life of one person. You don't want to lose the life of 250 girls. So whatever it takes to rescue those girls should be done.
I bet you some people watched that video and said, if only this man was made the governor of Kaduna State, he will make the state a paradise on earth. Just give him 4 years or at most 5 years. And they did. See them and see their bicycle. Here are some stories making headline news across African newspapers this week. As always, headline news is brought to you by Help Me Waka. Help Me Waka, the people who run errands for you in Nigeria and Ghana.
You Dr. Damages, I hereby sentence you.
No, my patients will die. Who will take care of my patients?
You Dr. Damages, I hereby sentence you to 12 months in prison with hard labor for neglecting your family and especially your father who did everything to get you where you are today. No.
Daddy, wake up. What's wrong?
I had a terrible nightmare. A judge sentenced me to prison for neglecting grandpa.
Did you not give him your food items?
I'm a busy doctor.
In that case,
if I catch you,
Daddy, it's very easy. Go to helpmewaka.com, choose any food item anywhere in Nigeria or Ghana. Gari, chicken, rice, yam, anything you want. Because next time it'll be your village people that come for you.
I cover myself with the blood of Jesus.
See, Negodu.
Yeah. Let's look at the headlines. Ooh, this is unbelievable. Nigeria overtakes Congo as a country with the world's poorest electricity supply. Chai. Well done, Tunde Fashola. Well done. Your result is out. I beg, show them where Fashola set the high goal for us. I'm talking about before he became minister. Show them the video.
But I will try to be simple. Power generation is not rocket science.
Yes. Yeah. The moment Buhari saw that video, he made Fashola the minister for power. And there was light. Nonsense. These are the people who killed Nigeria to death. Next. Oh, terrible people want to break Nigeria's appointment with destiny, says Bola Tinubu, the president in waiting. Hey, yeah. Tinubu is right. I can't believe that. I can't believe that I said that. Yes, the man is right. When the man is right, I have to say it. The man is right. Terrible people who have stolen Nigeria's money and are carrying it around in bullion vans have broken Nigeria's appointment with destiny. I hope Tinubu becomes president and leads us in a fight to deal with those terrible people. We need that. Nonsense. Next, Ogun. This is unbelievable. Ogun traditional ruler Oba Adetokunbo Tejoshu, arrested over romance scam. Yeah. It's over. It's finished. You can laugh now. Laugh. I wait for you to laugh. I hope this Oba will not spoil the impeccable reputation of hard-working Nigerian scammers. You know what I mean? He should just stay by his lane. You know, his culture scam lane. Shobo, Oba arrested for romance scam. Can you believe that? Oh, unbelievable. Yeah. He had... Hey! Next, it's finished. This is from the man of God. I mean, one of the decent ones. That's what they told me. They wrote it down. I don't know him. He said, I can afford a private jet, but I haven't acquired one, says Senior Pastor Paul Enenche. Yeah. It's good to know, my man of God, it's good to know that you can afford it. For a moment, we were beginning to wonder if your ministry was as poor as a church rat. That you could not meet up with what your mates are doing. You know what I mean? Including people that didn't finish secondary school and you are a doctor, they said, you can't afford a private jet. Thank you for this reassurance. Now we continue to pay our tithes religiously, Can you help it? I can't help it. Nonsense. Next. Another one from another man of God. Father Mbaka, Hope Uzodinma no longer picks my calls. Yeah. Don't worry, my man of God. Don't worry. As long as God picks your calls, you are good to go. Forget about Hope Uzodinma. Who cares about him? Forget about him. And whenever you like, you can report him to God. Straight. Hope Uzodinma doesn't pick my call. What about Buhari? Does Buhari still pick your call? Not them. Not them. Next. Oh, this is the last one. This is unbelievable. Don't complain like Israelites at Red Sea, says Vice President Shivajo to Nigerians. He said we should not complain. Is it just me, or do you think that man lives in the same world as you and I? You know what I mean? Can someone please tell me, is he in Nigeria? Seriously, your country is disappearing and you are worried about people who are complaining. Hey. Kafune fune diotua. Fune. Okadiaga. That's all the time we have. Please follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
And on Instagram at
Dr. Damages.
And on Facebook at
Dr. Damages.
You can also support us by visiting patrons.com/Dr. Damages. Any amount you can donate will help us greatly. We thank you. We thank those who are supporting us. Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book, Chinese Proverbs for Africans. And it says, he who blames others has a long way to go on his journey. He who blames himself is halfway there. He who blames no one has arrived. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose. He who blames himself is halfway there. He who blames nobody has arrived. Buhari, you haven't started. You haven't started because you're blaming others. It's your job to fix that country. Don't get me to be angry like I did smart idea. It's your job. It's collapsing in front of you. Everything is going crazy, and you're there doing nothing, dozing. And all these people around him, all these ministers, all of you should be ashamed of yourself. Are you not ashamed of yourself? What kind of nonsense is this? Resign, leave. Don't give me excuse tomorrow. Don't write books and bring it for people to read. Don't upset me. Yes, Amaechi. You, all of you, Vice President, all of you. I'm tired of blaming Buhari. What are you doing there? Leave. Quit. Nonsense. Every week, you think I enjoy this? Talking about Nigeria in the mess every week. It's your fault. Don't blame anybody. It's you.